Hi and welcome to One Week at a Time. My name's Brett Burden and today I want to talk to you about leadership very briefly because we don't have a lot of time. But quite simply, in this series, I've also done a video called The Four Spheres. So if you haven't seen that one, you might want to go back and actually have a look at that before you watch this one. But the idea, the concept of that is there's four major areas of business, and one of those areas is leadership. And if you don't gain a really strong understanding and knowledge around leadership, then it's going to be extremely difficult for you to grow your business past just you. Okay, so it's really important that you understand what it's all about. And the best way to do that, of course, is by gaining knowledge, reading books, listening to seminars on leadership. There's so much information out there. You need to start tracking some of this stuff down. It's been a passion of mine for a long time, and if you went to YouTube, typed in Brett Burden 10 traits of a leader, a video will come up of me back in 1987, not a grey hair on my head, talking about leadership way back then. So it really has been a passion of mine. And the book that got me excited and involved in that whole concept was a book called, it's about 100 years old now, or nearly close to it, a book called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Now, if you haven't read that book, please, I suggest that's your homework this week, is to get that book and have a read. If you have read it before, then pick it up again, because it's an absolute gem. If you're not a great reader, that's all right. You can get it on audio. So, no excuses. But have a read of that book, because even though the title is a little bit off-putting, the information in there, particularly about how to influence people, is just, is just gold. It is truly gold. And that's what leadership is about. It's about influencing people to want to do things for themselves and for the right reasons, of course. So if you're able to influence them and communicate to them in a way that makes them feel that they want to do it, then it's an easy road to hoe, isn't it? So if you haven't read that book, my suggestion is you pick that up and have a read of it. We're going to be talking a lot more about leadership as this series goes on, but that's where I wanted to start off with it. Grab that book, have a read of it if you haven't already. Pick it up again if you have. You'll love it. I'm sure you will. All the best. We'll talk to you next week. Bye.